Hey everyone, the hype around AI website builders right now is honestly kind of deafening. But in this explainer, we're cutting straight through all that noise. We're going to look at the reality of the 2026 landscape to give you a clear roadmap to finding the absolutely perfect tool for your business. I'm super thrilled to guide you through this today. And hey, to stay ahead of the curve on all things AI, be sure to subscribe to AI by Kashan. All right, let's just jump right in.
So, the biggest promise of AI right now, it's pure speed. We've all seen the flashy marketing, right? You type a prompt, hit enter, and boom, you've got a stunning website in under a minute. But we really have to ask the hard question here. Is a site built in 60 seconds actually going to work in the real world? Is it going to rank on Google? Will it actually convert your visitors into paying customers?
Well, the speed metrics are actually getting even crazier than that. Tools like Durable can generate a complete local business site in just 30 seconds, literally half a minute. You just type in your business type and your location, and bam, a complete website appears almost instantly out of thin air. Now, for a local service provider who desperately needs a digital footprint today, that kind of speed is an absolute game changer.
But this brings us to Section 1, the AI slop problem, speed versus quality. Because when you trade absolutely everything for pure speed, you run headfirst into a massive issue. You see, the internet has quickly started noticing a pattern, and people are calling it AI slop. This is exactly what happens when you rely entirely on basic zero-context prompts. You end up with the exact same layout as your competitor and content that reads like one of those old Mad Libs games. Welcome to blank, we are located in blank. It's basically a cardboard house. Sure, it stands up, but has zero personality and absolutely no strategic conversion path.
Luckily, to combat all that slop, 2026 technology is making a major shift. We are finally moving away from those old, rigid, form-based quizzes where you just tick boxes. Instead, we're moving toward deep, conversational prompting. Platforms like AI Marcus actually let you describe your business naturally. So instead of a generic template, the AI understands the nuance between, say, a high-energy boxing gym and a calming yin yoga studio. It tailors the copy and sets up the real SEO perfectly for what you actually do.
Which perfectly leads us into Section 2, the Matchmaker Framework, finding your AI superpower. Because the secret to avoiding generic output isn't finding the single best AI overall, it's finding the tool that matches your specific use case.
What works for a freelance designer is going to fail miserably for a growing e-commerce brand. So when we break down the top tools by their unique strengths, you can really see how segmented the market has become. You've got Wix dominating the ecosystem, Framer winning on design, Durable owning pure speed, AI Marcus mastering custom conversational content, and Lovable handling complex app logic. Let's look a bit closer at a few of these standouts.
First up, if you're building a business that needs some heavy lifting, like scheduling appointments, processing product sales, or managing customer relations, Wix is the ecosystem powerhouse. After the AI generates your initial draft, you get access to this massive app marketplace with over 500 integrations. Now, it might score a little bit lower on initial page speed, but if you're anticipating long-term growth, it is by far the safest bet to ensure you don't just outgrow your platform in 6 months.
But hey, what if your goal is pure visual impact? Maybe you're a creative agency or you're launching a really slick SaaS product. In that case, Framer AI is your perfect match. Testing data gives Framer an incredible 9.8 out of 10 for design and mobile control. It delivers unmatched, dribble-quality modern layouts, beautiful typography, and smooth scroll animations right out of the box. The trade-off here? Well, the AI-generated content can be a bit thin, so expect to write your own copy. But man, that visual foundation will be absolutely stunning.
And then there's the sheer global scale some of these tools offer. If you need global reach or hyper-specific localized content, AI Marcus is a real game changer. It natively generates specific copy in over 35 languages. And it's not just running English text through a basic translator. It writes natively for your target audience, all while automatically injecting technical SEO elements like schema markup and meta tags behind the scenes. Now, for those of you looking to build something far more complex, think authenticated user experiences, dashboards, or database-backed platforms, Lovable is your go-to. See, Lovable doesn't just build a simple brochure website. It actually acts like a software developer. It takes your complex prompts and exports clean, maintainable React source code. Hands down, it's the highest-ranked option for sites that actually need to function like a web app.
Moving on to Section 3, the WordPress exception, bridging AI and endless plugins. Because, let's be real, we absolutely have to talk about the elephant in the room for users who refuse to leave the world's most popular CMS. WordPress runs a massive chunk of the internet, and for some folks, walking away from that ecosystem is simply not an option. Enter 10Web. This platform bridges that gap beautifully. It uses AI to build out a standard WordPress layout utilizing the Elementor page builder. You just describe what you need, and the AI sets up the whole environment, giving you an incredible head start with immediate access to literally every single plugin in the WordPress ecosystem.
But this represents the ultimate trade-off in web design today. On one side, you have fully hosted AI builders offering zero maintenance and crazy fast setups, but you're living in their closed system. On the flip side, 10Web gives you the infinite flexibility of WordPress, but you inherit all the fun stuff: maintenance, plugin conflicts, and security management. It really comes down to choosing your technical comfort level.
Okay, let's dive into Section 4, the ultimate AI workflow, escaping the cookie-cutter trap. Because no matter which tool you choose from our matchmaker list, relying solely on a single AI prompt can still feel, well, a bit generic.
So how do we build something that truly stands out? This is the highly effective method proven by the design experts over at Browser.supply. Instead of starting with a blank prompt, step 1 is to pick an industry-specific template. You start with an architect design template that already has the perfect layout, typography, and conversion flow for your niche. Then, step 2, and this is the magic part, you use AI, like Claude Code, to customize it. You change the copy, swap images, and tweak sections in plain English without ever touching the code, which leads to step 3, launching a unique, high-converting site in under an hour.
To really make this workflow shine, you need to step up and act like an art director. When you're prompting your AI, be hyper-specific. Don't just say, hey, make it look nice. Say, use a minimal layout with lots of white space and a coral accent color. Even better, paste URLs of reference websites you love for inspiration. Most importantly, iterate in small, manageable steps, and always describe the desired outcome, not how you think it should be technically coded. Tell it what you want, not how to build it. I think the most important takeaway is perfectly summarized by this idea right here. AI website builders give you a cardboard house. A template gives you a house built by an architect. You just move in and make it yours. AI is your incredibly fast, tireless assistant, but it is not the architect of your brand's unique identity. You are. So armed with this matchmaker framework and the ultimate template plus AI method, which AI superpower are you going to choose to direct your next website? Whether it's the massive ecosystem of Wix, the stunning design of Framer, or the complex app logic of Lovable, the tools are completely ready for you. You just need to step into the director's chair. Thanks so much for tuning into this explainer. And hey, remember to subscribe to AI by Kashan so you never miss out on the tools shaping our digital future. See you next time.